This conference will now be recorded.
Dear students, last class we started the system of forces in unit 1. In last class I explained the definition of force. We discussed the characteristics of force. We know that the force has three characteristics: the point of application, the line of action, it is also called direction of force, and the third characteristic is the magnitude of force. So like that, the force has three characteristics. The first one is point of application. The second one is the line of action or the direction of force. The third one is the magnitude of force. Then in the last class, I started this system of forces. System of forces means when the rigid body is subjected to more than one force. So we discussed this system of forces in the last class. So please everyone check that definition carefully. Sometimes the rigid body is subjected to number of forces. Please give me the response. Can you see this diagram on the cell phones? The rigid body is subjected to number of forces.
Yes, sir.
Okay, ma. If the slides are not changing, please bring it to my notice. If it is not changing the slides, please bring it to my notice and follow the class carefully. So in this diagram, please everyone check this diagram. In this diagram, the rigid body is subjected to four forces: F1, F2, F3, and also F4. Focus on those four forces. The force F1 is acting at a point in the rigid body. This is the point of application of force F1. This is the line of action of force F1 away from the rigid body. Check this direction, please. This direction of force F1 is away from the rigid body, and this force F1 magnitude is 10 newtons. Then the rigid body also subjected to another force, that is force F2. This is the point of application of force F2. And check the direction, line of action of force F2. The force F2 towards the body. The force F1 away from the body. The force F2 towards the body. So please don't call F1 as pulling force. So try to understand the force direction away from the body and towards the body. F2 is a pushing force. It is pushing force, but it is also called the force towards the body. F1 is a pulling force. It is also called the force away from the body. The force F2 towards the body, rigid body, it is having the magnitude of 15 newtons. And the force F3, this is the point of application. The direction of force F3 away from the rigid body, and the force F3 magnitude is 12 newtons. Similarly, force F4. Like that, sometimes the rigid body is subjected to several forces. These several forces are different magnitudes, different point of applications, and different directions. We call these several forces acting on the rigid body as a system of forces. So whenever the rigid body is subjected to several forces of different magnitudes, different point of applications, and different directions, those several forces acting on the rigid body is called the force system on the rigid body. Then last class we started the types of force systems in engineering mechanics. We have totally 6 types of force systems in engineering mechanics. I explained that force system last class. The first force system, collinear force system. Please everyone go to this slide and understand what are the different types of force systems. Definitely in the mid examinations you will get the questions. Discuss or describe the types of force systems. So please listen this carefully. And whenever I say it is important, try to note down that, because you will get in the mid examinations. Please score good marks in the mid examinations and also in the assignments. So these types of force systems as 6 types of force systems. First one is called collinear force system. Second one is coplanar force system. Third one is coplanar parallel force system. Fourth one is coplanar concurrent force system. Fifth one is non-coplanar force system, and sixth one is non-coplanar concurrent force system. So like that, we have 6 types of force systems acting on the rigid body. Now we will discuss one by one. Please listen them, understand them carefully. The first one is the collinear force system. The first type of force system is the collinear force system. Please switch off the mics. The first one is collinear force system. When we call the force system as collinear force system, first understand what is meant by collinear. Collinear means same line. This meaning of collinear, same straight line, that is called collinear, same straight line. Now, when the force system is called collinear, we know that force system means number of forces, several forces. We call the force system as collinear if the line of action of all forces lie on the same straight line. So check this diagram in the cell phones. Understand what is meant by the collinear force system first. So if the line of action, please everyone see this diagram on the cell phones. Here we have 3 forces, F1, F2, F3. 3 forces are there in the diagram. F1 is having the line of action. It is having the magnitude 6 newtons. F2 is having the line of action. It is also called direction. And the F2 magnitude is 8 newtons. Followed by F3, third force. F3 is having the line of action. Its magnitude is 10 newton. So here we have 3 forces. Since the forces are more than one, several forces, we call these 3 forces as force system. These 3 forces are called as the force system. Now look at the line of actions of the 3 forces. The line of action of force F1 is along the straight line. The line of action of force F2 is also on the same straight line. The line of action of F3 is also on the same straight line. Even though F3 direction, check this direction, F3 direction is opposite to F2 direction, but the line of actions of all the 3 forces lie on the same straight line. Then we call this force system as a collinear force system. Collinear force system means if the line of actions of all forces, they may be same direction. Here F1, F2 same direction, F3 opposite direction, but the line of actions of all 3 forces lie on the same straight line. So we call this force system as a collinear force system. Yesterday I discussed with you one practical example of this collinear force system, the tug of war game. In the tug of war game, the group of persons on one side of the thread pulling the thread in one direction. The other group of persons on the other side of thread pulling the thread in the opposite direction. All those forces, the forces applied by the persons are acting on the same thread. So in the tug of war game, all forces are acting on the same straight line. So we call that force system on the tug of war game acting on the thread as the collinear force system. So that is the first type of force system, the collinear force system. The line of actions of all the forces lie on the same straight line. We call that force system as a collinear force system. Then the second type of force system is the coplanar force system. When we call the force system as coplanar force system, please give me the response. Is the slides changing on your cell phone screens?
Yes, sir.
Okay, ma. Please unmute the mic. Now the second force system is coplanar force system. Dear students, follow them carefully. Definitely, I will ask this question either in the semester, in the assignments or in the mid exam. So please follow these types of force systems. The second one is coplanar force system. Just now we discussed collinear force system. The line of actions of all forces lie on the same straight line, that is called collinear force system. Next, the second one is coplanar force system. First, understand what is meant by coplanar. This word coplanar indicates same plane. This word coplanar indicates same plane. Plane means level surface. Any level surface is known as plane. So in engineering, any level surface, it may be horizontal level surface, vertical level surface, or inclined level surface. The blackboard is a vertical plane. The floor is a horizontal plane. The wall is a vertical plane. The slab is a horizontal plane. So like that, the level surface is called plane. So coplanar means same plane. Coplanar means same plane. Force system means number of forces. So the coplanar force system means if several forces or number of forces acting on the same plane, we call that force system as a coplanar force system. Check the diagram, please. This is the coplanar force system. So here we have the level surface called plane. This is the level surface plane. And all forces are acting on the same plane. The force F1 lying on the plane, F2 also lying on the same plane, F3, F4 also lying on the same plane. If all forces line of actions lie on the same plane, we call these forces as coplanar force system. All forces lie on the same plane, we call them as the coplanar force system. Even though the forces are having different line of actions, different magnitudes, but all the line of actions of forces lie on the same plane. We call this force system as a coplanar force system. That is the meaning of the coplanar force system. So, if several forces, number of forces lie on the same plane, the line of actions or the directions, if the line of actions of all forces, several forces lie on the same plane, we call that force system as a coplanar force system. So please follow this diagram. This is level surface we consider. We call this level surface as a plane. Here it is horizontal. It is a horizontal plane. Since all forces, line of actions lie on the same plane, we call this force system as a coplanar force system. Now, I explained the coplanar force system and collinear force system. I am asking the questions to you, please. Understood this carefully and give me the answer. What is the relation between the collinear force system and coplanar force system? Dear students, please understand this carefully. I explained collinear force system. I explained coplanar force system. What is the relation between the collinear force system and the coplanar force system? I am expecting the answer at least from one student. What is the relation between the collinear force system and the coplanar force system? Any one of you please respond. Any one of you. Just now I explained the collinear force system. All the forces line of actions lie on the same plane. Collinear force system.
Sir,
Vipuma.
the force line of action will lies on the same straight line are known as coplanar force systems. Sir.
What I am asking is, please everyone listen this. What I am asking is, what is the relation between the collinear force system and coplanar force system? Please listen this carefully. In the collinear force system, the line of action of all forces are on the same straight line. So, in the collinear force system, all forces line of actions are on the same straight line. That indicates the collinear force system lying on the same plane, because the line of action of all forces lie on the same straight line. We call that as collinear force system. So the collinear force system is also lying on the same plane. So the collinear force system is also the coplanar force system, because in collinear force system, all the forces line of actions lie on the same straight line. For example, if I draw a straight line here on this plane, if I draw a straight line on this plane, if all forces are acting on the same straight line, we call that force system as a collinear force system. So the collinear force system is also coplanar force system, but the coplanar force system need not be collinear. Here in this coplanar force system, the line of action of forces are not in the same straight line, but all forces lie on the same plane. So here this force system is coplanar but not collinear. Check these four forces, please. All the four forces line of actions lie on the same plane. So these four forces are coplanar, but they are not acting on the same straight line. So they are not collinear. So the coplanar force system need not be collinear force system, but the collinear force system is always the coplanar force system. Since in the collinear force system, all forces are acting on the same straight line, the collinear force system is always the coplanar force system. But the coplanar force system need not be the collinear force system. So that is the relation between the collinear force system and the coplanar force system. The collinear force system is also the coplanar force system, because all forces are acting on the same straight line. The same straight line always lie on the same plane. So the collinear force system is also the coplanar force system. But the coplanar force system, the forces need not act on the same straight line, but they lie on the same plane. They need not act on the same straight line. So this coplanar force system need not be the collinear force system. So that is the relation between the collinear force system and the coplanar force system. Now coming to the third force system. The third one is the coplanar parallel force system. So please check this third force system, coplanar parallel. Just now we discussed coplanar means all forces line of actions lie on the same plane. We call that as coplanar. Parallel means if the line of action of forces are parallel to each other, we call that as parallel, coplanar parallel force system. So the coplanar parallel force system means if the line of action of all forces lie on the same plane and the line of action of forces are parallel to each other, we call that force system as the coplanar parallel force system. Check this here. So check this force system. we have totally 4 forces. All 4 forces lie on the same plane. So this is coplanar force system. And also the line of action of forces parallel to each other. Since the line of action of forces parallel to each other, we call this as coplanar parallel force system. In this coplanar parallel force system, again we have two types. One is called the coplanar parallel like force system. Next one is called the coplanar parallel unlike force system. So like that, in the coplanar parallel force system, we have two types. Coplanar parallel like force system. What is meant by the coplanar parallel like force system? Just now I explained. Coplanar parallel force system means if all forces lie on the same plane, and if the line of action of forces parallel to each other, we call this force system as a coplanar parallel force system. Check the directions of 4 forces in the diagram. Here, all forces directions are in the same direction. The directions of all forces are same. So here, all the 4 forces lying on the same plane, that is coplanar. All 4 forces are parallel to each other, that is parallel. And the directions of all forces are in the same direction, that is called like. Like means directions are same direction. So in this diagram, this force system, 4 forces, force system, this force system is coplanar, parallel and like. All are in the same direction. So we call this force system as the coplanar parallel like force system. The best example, real example for this coplanar parallel like force system is, if you observe the bullock carts. Normally the farmers use those bullock carts to go to the fields and also to come to the homes. At present, I don't know either you might have seen in the villages or not, but in the olden days, the farmers are using these bullock carts. So in that bullock carts, 2 oxes are pulling that cart, wooden cart. So when the oxes are pulling that wooden cart, those oxes applies the forces on the bullock carts parallel to each other in the same direction. That is called the coplanar parallel like force system. I hope you might have seen that in the villages. ఎద్దుల బండి అంటామండి, తెలుగులో చెప్పాలంటే ఎద్దుల బండి రైతుల దగ్గర ఉంటాయండి. ఆ బండిని 2 ఎద్దులు లాగుతూ ఉంటాయి. ఆ బండిని లాగేటప్పుడు ఆ 2 ఎద్దులు కూడా బండి మీద ఫోర్స్ అప్లై చేస్తూ ఉంటాయి. ఆ 2 ఫోర్సెస్ ఆ బండి పైన ఎద్దులు అప్లై చేసే ఫోర్సెస్ మనం గమనిస్తే, those 2 forces on that cart, ఆ బండి పైన ఉండే ఆ 2 ఫోర్సెస్ కూడాను, they are acting in the same direction and they are parallel to each other on the same plane. We call that force system as a coplanar parallel like force system. That is first type. The second one is coplanar parallel unlike force system. What is meant by that coplanar parallel unlike force system? Check this diagram. So in this diagram, look at those 4 forces. The 4 forces lying on the same plane. So that is coplanar. Those 4 forces parallel to each other. That is parallel. But check the directions. Those 4 forces are acting in opposite directions. Some forces in one direction, some forces in other direction. So here, these 4 forces lying on the same plane, coplanar. These 4 forces parallel to each other, but the directions are opposite. So we call this force system as a coplanar parallel unlike force system. If all the forces are acting in the same direction, coplanar parallel like force system. But if some forces are acting in the opposite direction, we call this as the coplanar parallel unlike force system. Just now I discussed with you that a bullock cart is an example of the coplanar parallel like force system. Similarly, we have an example, real example for this coplanar parallel unlike force system. బహుశా ఇప్పుడైతే ఉన్నాయో లేదో నాకు తెలియదు, కానీ ఓల్డెన్ డేస్ లో విలేజెస్ లో గానుగులు అని ఉండేవండి. గానుగులు అంటాం. ఆ గానుగుల్ని మనం ఎందుకు ఉపయోగిస్తామంటే వేరుశనగ నుంచి నూనెని తీయడానికి ఆ గానుగులు వాడేవాళ్ళండి. బహుశా ఇప్పుడు ఎక్కువ కనిపించకపోవచ్చు. ఓల్డెన్ డేస్ లో ఈ గానుగులు అనేవి ఉండేవి. ఆ గానుగులో తిప్పడానికి, గానుగుని రొటేట్ చేయడానికి 2 ఎద్దుల్ని కట్టేవాళ్ళండి గానుగుకి. అక్కడ ఒక ఎద్దేమో ఒక డైరెక్షన్ లో కదులుతుంది, ఇంకో ఎద్దేమో ఆపోజిట్ డైరెక్షన్ లో కదులుతుంటుంది. సో దట్ ఈస్ ఇన్ దట్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్. ఆ గానుగా ఎగ్జాంపుల్లో ఆ 2 ఎద్దులు కూడా దే అప్లై ద ఫోర్సెస్ బట్ ఇన్ ద ఆపోజిట్ డైరెక్షన్స్. ఒక ఎద్దేమో ఒక డైరెక్షన్ లో ఫోర్స్ అప్లై చేస్తూ ఉంటుంది, ఇంకొక ఎద్దేమో ఇంకొక డైరెక్షన్ లో అప్లై చేస్తూ ఉంటుంది. అదే మీరు ఎద్దుల బండి తీసుకుంటే, బుల్లెట్ కార్ తీసుకుంటే, అందులో ఆ 2 ఎద్దులు కూడాను ఒకే డైరెక్షన్ లో ఫోర్స్ అప్లై చేస్తుంటాయి ఆ బండిని లాగడానికి. కానీ ఈ గానుగ తిరగాలంటే ఆ గానుగులో పెద్ద రాయి ఉంటుంది. ఆ రాయి తిరగాలంటే అక్కడ ఆ ఎద్దులు ఫోర్సెస్ ఆపోజిట్ డైరెక్షన్ లో అప్లై చేయాలి, అప్పుడే తిరుగుతుంది. సో అక్కడ ద 2 ఫోర్సెస్, ఆ గానుగ ఎగ్జాంపుల్ ద 2 ఫోర్సెస్ ఆర్ parallel to each other but in the opposite directions. That is called the coplanar parallel unlike force system. So like that, the third force system is the coplanar parallel force system. In that, again we have 2 types: the coplanar parallel like force system, the coplanar parallel unlike force system. In the coplanar parallel like force system, the forces are lying on the same plane, parallel to each other, acting in the same direction. That is called coplanar parallel like force system. In coplanar parallel unlike force system, the forces acting on the same plane, parallel to each other, but in the different directions. Since they are acting in different directions, we call it as the coplanar parallel unlike force system. This is the third force system we discussed, the coplanar parallel force system. Then the next one is the coplanar concurrent force system. Please everyone check this slide on the cell phones. The fourth force system is the coplanar concurrent force system. Dear students, in this title heading, we know this coplanar. Coplanar means all forces lie on the same plane. Coplanar means same plane. Force system means number of forces. So check this title carefully. Coplanar means same plane. Force system means number of forces. What is meant by this concurrent? Observe this diagram. Try to understand. What is your observation on this diagram? Please check this diagram. Give me the response. What is your observation on this diagram? What you observed in this diagram about forces? What you observed from this diagram? Please give me the response, students. Check this diagram in the cell phones and give me the response. What is your observation in this diagram? What is your observation in the diagram? Yesterday I explained.
This diagram is in.
Yesterday I explained characteristics of force. What are the characteristics of force? Anyone give me the response? What are the characteristics of force? What are the characteristics of force? Anyone give me the response? How many characteristics the force has?
Sir,
How
5 force,
many?
sir.
How many? Give me the Rohit. Give me the response about characteristics. How many characteristics the force has? How many characteristics the force has? How many characteristics the force has? Last class I explained the characteristics of force. How many characteristics the force has?
3, sir.
Madhurika, కాసేపు అన్మ్యూట్ అవ్వమ్మా, మిగతా వాళ్ళని కూడా చెప్పనియమ్మా ప్లీజ్. How many characteristics
5
of
force. F1 equals to 13N.
No. I am asking about the characteristics. I am asking about the characteristics.
Sorry, sir. I know.
How many characteristics the force has? Last class I discussed the definition of force. Then I explained the characteristics of force. When the force is acting on the body, the force has some characteristics. What are those characteristics of force? What are those characteristics of force? Some students attended the class.
3 characteristics of force.
How many characteristics?
Hello.
Tell me how many characteristics?
Sir, 3.
What are those?
3 characteristics of force.
Very good. What are those?
So, line of action,
Yeah, very good.
point of action, and magnitude.
Magnitude. Those 3 are called the characteristics of force. Now in the class, still somebody are entered with names. K. Prasad Raju. Please change your name with roll number. M. Pavan. Please change your name with roll number. One is Prasad Raju. For attendance purpose, please change your name with roll number. And also M. Pavan. Please change your name with roll number. And what about roll number 131? Is he there in the class? Roll number 131. And roll number 140 is also Prasad. 131 and 140. Are you there in the class? So coming to this discussion, I am discussing with you the types of force systems. Just now we completed in the today's class the collinear force system and also the coplanar force system and also the coplanar parallel force system. Now we are discussing the coplanar concurrent force system. We know that coplanar means all forces line of actions lie on the same plane. Check this diagram please. So here we have this level surface called the plane. Check these 4 forces, 5 forces. All forces lie on the same plane. So these 5 forces are coplanar forces. We know that the force has 3 characteristics. One is the magnitude of force. Next one is the line of action of force. Third one is the point of application of force. So this is the point of application of the force F1. Coming to this second force. The second force has the magnitude. The second force has the line of action. The second force has the point of application. This is the point of application of second force. Similarly, third force, it has the magnitude, line of action, and also point of application. Fourth force, magnitude, line of action, point of application. Fifth force, magnitude, line of action, point of application. If you observe this diagram carefully, all 5 forces are acting at the same point of application. For all these 5 forces, the point of application is same. First force point of application, second force point of application, third force point of application, fourth force point of application, fifth force point of application. All forces are having the same point of application, that is called concurrent. That is the meaning of concurrent. Concurrent means all forces are having the same point of application. So in the diagram, the forces are acting on the same plane, that is coplanar. All forces are acting at the same point of application, that is concurrent. So the coplanar concurrent force system means if all forces are acting on the same plane at the same point, of application, we call that force system as a coplanar concurrent force system. That is the meaning of the coplanar concurrent force system. If the line of actions of all forces lie on the same plane, and if the line of actions of all forces passing through same point, we can call that force system as a coplanar concurrent force system. That is the fourth force system. Now coming to the next force system. So in the today's class, I discussed with you the collinear force system, the coplanar force system, the coplanar parallel force system. In that we discussed coplanar parallel like force system, coplanar parallel unlike force system. Then I explained the coplanar concurrent force system. Then the next one is the non-coplanar force system. When we call the force system as non-coplanar, we know that force system means number of forces, several forces. Just now we discussed coplanar means same plane. If all the forces acting on the same plane, we call it as coplanar force system. But what is meant by this non-coplanar force system? Check this diagram. Observe this diagram, please. Here we have 3 forces, F1, F2, F3. Look at first force F1. The first force F1 is acting on this plane. This is the plane in which the first force is acting. The second force is F2. The second force is acting on the another plane. This is the plane in which the second force is acting. Similarly, we have third force F3. It is acting on the another plane. Since we have 3 forces, these 3 forces are called force system. But look at these 3 forces. The line of actions of 3 forces lies on the different planes, not on the same plane. F1 line of action is in one plane, F2 line of action is in another plane, F3 line of action in another plane. So we call this force system as a non-coplanar force system. So the force system is called as non-coplanar force system if the line of action of forces lie on the different planes. If the line of actions lie on the same plane, we call it as coplanar force system. If the line of actions lie on the different planes, we call it as non-coplanar force system. So in the diagram, we have 3 forces. It is a force system. The line of action of 3 forces lie on the different planes. So we call this force system as a non-coplanar force system. Then the last one is non-coplanar concurrent force system. When the force system is called non-coplanar concurrent force system, just now I explained. Non-coplanar means the forces lie on the different planes. Just now we discussed concurrent means all forces are having the same point of application. So the last one is the non-coplanar concurrent force system. When we call the force system as the non-coplanar concurrent force system, check this diagram. So in the diagram, Please check this diagram. In the diagram, the forces are acting on the different planes. The forces are acting on the different planes. Check those three forces, F1, F2, F3. F1 acting in one plane, F2 acting in another plane, F3 acting in other plane. So that is called non-coplanar. Because these three forces are acting on the different planes, we call it as non-coplanar. But check the point of application. All three forces are acting at the same point. Even though the forces are non-coplanar, but all forces are acting at the same point, so we call this force system as a non-coplanar concurrent force system. That is the meaning of this non-coplanar concurrent force system. If the forces line of actions lie on the different planes but passing through the same point of application, we call that force system as a non-coplanar concurrent force system. Like that, we have 6 types of force systems. What are those force systems? The first one. What are those 6 types of force systems? The first one. Please unmute the mics. The first one is the collinear force system. All forces lie on the same straight line. We call the force system as a collinear force system. The next one is coplanar force system. All forces lie on the same plane. That is coplanar force system. Third one is coplanar parallel force system. In that we have 2 types: coplanar parallel like force system, coplanar parallel unlike force system. If all forces lie on the same plane, parallel to each other, acting in the same direction, we call that as the coplanar parallel force system. If the forces lie on the same plane, parallel to each other, but acting in different directions, we call it as a coplanar parallel unlike force system. Then the fourth one is coplanar concurrent force system. All forces lie on the same plane, acting at the same point of application. If all forces lying on the same plane and the line of actions of all forces passing through same point of application, we call that force system as a coplanar concurrent force system. The fifth one is non-coplanar force system. If the line of action of forces lie on different planes, we call that as a non-coplanar force system. Then the last one is non-coplanar concurrent force system. The line of action of forces lies on different planes, but all are passing through same point of application. We call this force system as a non-coplanar concurrent force system. So like that, we have 6 types of force systems. So if anybody is having doubts in this types of force systems, you please discuss with me. If you have any doubts about these types of force systems, you please discuss with me. Dear students, if you have any doubts about these force systems, please discuss with me. So I explained in the today's class 6 types of force systems: collinear force system, coplanar force system, coplanar parallel force system, coplanar concurrent force system, non-coplanar force system, and non-coplanar concurrent force system. These are all the 6 types of force systems we have in this engineering mechanics. If anybody is having doubts about these types of force systems, you please discuss with me. Any doubts, students, about these types of force systems? Okay. Now, after these types of force systems, next we are going to discuss the another concept in Unit 1. Unit 1. Now check this another types of force system, that is the next topic. Just now we discussed this non-coplanar concurrent force system. Then coming to this important points about this force. Already you might have known all these points. We know that the force is a physical quantity like velocity, acceleration. The force is also a physical quantity, but the force is considered as the vector physical quantity. The force is a vector physical quantity because the force has magnitude, direction, and the force obeys the laws of vector addition. You might have studied in the lower classes, a bar plus b bar is equal to b bar plus a bar. That is called the vector addition law. The forces obey that vector addition law. Since the force has the magnitude, direction, and the force obey the laws of vector addition, we call this force, we consider this force as a vector physical quantity. So the force is a physical quantity. Moreover, the force is a vector physical quantity because the force has magnitude, direction, and that force obeys the laws of vector addition. So this is some basics about the physical quantity of force. Then coming to this representation in vector form. In vector form, we write the force as F bar. That is the vector representation of force. In the vectorial form, we write that force as F bar. And if I need magnitude of force, F bar is the vector representation. If I need this magnitude of F bar force, you consider this F bar force in modulus. Modulus of F bar is called the magnitude of force F bar. That magnitude is written as only F. F is only the magnitude, whereas F bar is the force vector. In the vectorial form, the force is represented as F bar. Then, if I need the magnitude of force F bar, take that force in the modulus form. If I take this force vector F bar in the modulus, I will get only the magnitude of force, that is taken as F. So F bar is the force vector, whereas F is the magnitude of force F bar. By taking this force vector in the modulus form, you will get this force magnitude. F is the magnitude of this force vector F bar. For example, if the force vector F bar is equal to 15 Newton, to find out this magnitude of force F bar, take this force F bar in modulus. So modulus of F bar is equal to F, that is equal to 15 Newtons. So this force F bar magnitude is F, that is equal to 50 Newtons. So this is the concept of, basic concept of force. Dear students, if you have doubts in this concept of force, last class I discussed with you the concept of the definition of force, the characteristics of force, all are discussed in the last class. In the today's class, I explained the system of forces. We discussed in the today's class the system of forces, and at the final, I explained some important points about that force. If you have any doubts in this engineering mechanics last two classes, you please discuss with me. If you have doubts about the previous classes and also today's class, you please discuss with me. At least give me the answer. Is my voice audible to you? Is my voice audible to you? Deepika, is my voice audible to you?
Sir. Yes, sir.
వినిపిస్తుంది సార్.
Okay, Razu. Thank you.
Sir.
Okay. Now, if any of you having doubts about the previous classes or in the today's class, you please discuss with me. If any one of you are having the doubts about rigid body, we discuss in unit 1 the definition of rigid body, the definition of force, the characteristics of force, the definition of force system, the types of force system. So slowly we are traveling in engineering mechanics. So if you have any doubts in these beginning concepts, you please discuss with me. Any doubts, students? At least give me the response for that. Any doubts in this basics of unit 1? Please answer my question. Any doubts in this basics of unit 1?
No, sir.
Okay. If the answer is no, I will again asking you the question. What is the relation between collinear force system and coplanar force system? What is the relation between? Anyone can answer. Anyone can answer. What is the relation between collinear force system and coplanar force system? Anyone give me the response. What is the relation between the collinear force system and the coplanar force system? Please give me the response. I explained in the today's class the relation between collinear force system and coplanar force system. Anyone in the class can respond. What is the relation between collinear and coplanar force system? What is the relation, students, between the collinear and coplanar?
So may I?
Okay. Anyone can answer, please. Anyone can answer.
The force of a system act along the same line. The force is known as collinear force. Line of force
Okay, go
lie
ahead.
in a single
Okay, go ahead.
plane of a set of systems. Hello.
Okay, Chapam, please give me the answer. Please give me the answer.
So is the force of system act along the same line. This force
Okay.
is called collinear force system,
Okay.
and the line of action of a set of force lie in a single plane is called
Okay.
coplanar force of system.
Okay. Then what is the relation between them? What is the relation between collinear and coplanar? In the today's class, I explained that relation also. Once the force system is collinear, it is automatically coplanar. The collinear forces always lie on the same plane.
Simple.
The collinear forces always lie on the same plane. So the collinear force system is also coplanar force system. But in coplanar force system, the forces need not be on the same straight line. They may be in different places acting on the same plane. So the coplanar force system need not be the collinear force system. But the collinear force system is always the coplanar force system. Now, for your understanding purpose, I am going to show a video. Please observe that video to understand these different types of force systems have in reality. So I am going to show you a video for understanding purpose of these different types of force systems.
on the body. There are forces acting on the body even in the static condition. In short, in static system, body is immovable regardless of the forces acting on it. Why is it so? For that, we will move towards the preliminary basis of the topic, which is the force. First, let us understand what is a force. According to Newton's first law, a force is an external agent which makes a body to move or moving body to stop. For better understanding, let's take an example. Suppose you are sitting on a chair.
Sir, stuck అయిపోయింది సార్.
సార్ వాయిస్ వినిపించట్లేదు సార్.
సార్